Hello. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Al Stock Trades, man. Whoever sent me this, so I get this random email. And I'm like, is this supposed to be me or Whit Mayo? You know what I mean? You know what? This is probably Craig, the guy who issued a $6 price target. Obviously, he works for Al Stock Trades. He's just so happy. He's so happy to get something right. Look, he's so happy to be part of the Clover family. This guy's so happy. You know, this should be an advertisement for Clover investors, right? Someone said Al Stock Health, apparently, and then all of a sudden, like, you see Clover Health. Again, this was generated by AI, so I don't know. And then you could just see, like, look at this guy. This guy has, like, welcome to Al Stock Trades, right? You can see this thing's going $203. And then I don't know what the hell this is. This is, I guess, maybe how many years you're going to, I have no idea, honest, what the hell this is. Holy shit. You see this little stock rising right there? Look at that. Bah, 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 bah. This guy's kind of gives me the vibes of Deadpool, All right, guys. What's going on? All right, so let's go it up. B-Rad Cooley guidance 420. Oh, yeah. You can't forget about that number. B-Rad Cooley awake. I hope so, Rafiki. All right. What's going on, Patrick? Love you, man. Ooh, market open tomorrow. Woohoo! We got some drums. We got some of this here. Hello. What's going on from Dubai? On the way home to Sweden. When moon ready to fly. Let's go, baby. What's up, shorts? How you doing, Al? 4 a.m. in Belgium. I just woke up. Welcome, my friend. How is everybody doing? I mean, honestly, after I can't say last week, the past 3 days, this has been if you were to graph the sentiment of Clover, it would be this guy's face. This is the sentiment of Clover Health now. When your wives talk to you, they're gonna be like, "Why are you smiling?" This should be your face right now, right? Because tomorrow it's gonna change. I'm just kidding. All right, we have a lot to talk about. I mean, not too bad. It's not that many tabs, so we're good. So first, we're gonna go ahead and talk about this little button here called Jimmy Carter. Today was his remembrance. I think it's a good day to just give him honor. Very kind president. And I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't really know too much about him. I need to read up on him. So I honestly, today would have been a good day to do it, but I was working, working in the neuro ICU. Just got back home. I had some horchata. Yeah, I had some nice, there, and was able to walk my dog, and life is good. But yeah, honor to you, Jimmy. Love you, Jimmy. Thank you for all you have done, and Jimmy Carter, good looking man. All right. So, of course, we want to thank whoever this guy is. We'll call him Whit Mayo, Mr. Mayo. Thank you, of Al Stock Trades. All right. So first off, shout out to FMILV. Did some stuff here. Did some research. This is the thing that they talked about here. We're going to go ahead and talk about it. All right. But first, we're going to give some market updates. Again, none of this is financial advice. Just, my thoughts. So remember, we talked about the rule of 5. So if the market closes positive for the first 5 days of the year, and specifically for this statistic, if it's up more than 10% the prior year, history shows that we have an 82% chance of continued gains. So essentially, this tells me that the bull market is actually here to stay, right? So hooray, right? Right. So I think this is pretty good, guys. I think it's pretty good. Again, still got an 18% chance of failure, but overall, they use this as a barometer, and we'll see. So pretty positive on the technical side there. But here's the thing. So the S&P may experience some short-term declines to new monthly lows due to rising bond yields and a bearish market pressure, but is likely to find support around 57 to 58.29. We'll call it 5,800, 57, 5,800. before rebounding into late January, right? Let's go here, give it a nice little range here, or maybe let's say this here. That's pretty good. Before rebounding into late January with industrials and small caps presenting favorable risk reward opportunities if yields stabilize. Another thing, another thing that I want to say is let's put a dash here. Duke Connected Care, a physician-led ACO formed Duke Health, exceeded Medicare's quality standards by saving $21.1 million through improved care coordination, preventing services, and partnerships with local providers, demonstrating that hospital integrated ACOs can deliver high quality care at a lower cost. So, this is a pretty big deal. And, I want us to spend some time on this because I really think this is going to be pretty beneficial to us. So let's just go ahead and maybe put this in green, shall we? Right? Even though Duke's in blue, but we're going to put this green for Clover Health. Okay. Now, listen, guys, let's just go ahead and kind of think through first principles. If Clover Health can basically show that their software is able to create more savings for ACO, other folks are going to basically come into this. Okay. Long story short, Clover's going to have the whole world, in the United States to be able to basically do their AI. And the cool part is the fact that now the AI is servicing Duke, as it's basically giving Duke assistance, it is going to take data, and the engineers in the back end are going to basically refine and basically make Clover better, counterpart system better, whatever you want to call it. The white labeled AI there. And excuse me, for someone like Humana, United Healthcare, whatever competitors, they're still trying to dip their feet in the water. So by the time they dip their feet in the water, Clover's already going to have enough data to get to the next level. So there's always going to be, like, for example, Ford can't build an AI, car company that runs on autonomous driving because they don't have the data that Tesla has, right? So, it's kind of data advantage that Tesla's carrying right now, almost like how Amazon took advantage of the overall what people ordered and gotten with, because if you looked at kind of Amazon, the desk and stuff, it looked really humble, but if you go to the data centers, it looks like state of the art. So obviously this gentleman had a vision, and so does Andrew. So this is institutional ownership for Clover Health. Now you can see a little slight uptrend here, and then we got 2 bars. Now, before it was only 1 bar, right? It was boom and bam, boom and bam. Now we got a second bar, which is a bam, right? So we got a bam, bam, right? Before we just got 1 bam. Now we have another bam. So a bam and a bam. Problem is they do this on purpose. If you haven't realized how it's basically stagnant, where you have multiple bams, right? They do this on purpose because they don't want people to do trend line analysis because they know where they get their data from. Luckily for us is we got that bam bam, right? But the cool part is and our data updated before Fintel, which is amazing, right? So and I've been showing this to you guys for like the past couple days, so you guys should know this, right? The thing is, you really can't do any statistical, and you can't really see, all you see here is a downtrend, okay? Now, if you apply a simple moving average, you see that the normally would be the price action, the overall institutional ownership action is above the average, which means that we are actually transcending into a stage 1 phase, if you were to quote Mr. Weinstein, okay? And if you were to do the MACD analysis, we pretty much hit a signal. So there must be future BAMs coming, right? What else? So yes, let's talk about some technical analysis here, okay? So let's open up our handy dandy technical analysis. And just very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, just very quickly, if you don't recall, go back to my other videos where I showed you this. I have not added any lines. These are lines that I've been talking about before. We'll talk about them. Just let me go ahead and see what we have here, okay? In terms of the Jamaica's better. Never been. Love to go. Believe it or not, we are still green year to date. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Most people think we're red. First week of CLOV was up 16%. There it is. The news is getting out. Mel Gibson just announced Passion of Christ 2. Oh, I want to watch that. Yeah, let's do it. Flintstones, Bam Bam, right? Bam Bam, yes, Flintstones. Yeah, I know. I guess that was from my childhood resurgence from my subconscious, I guess. You know, you just exposed your age, and I think I just exposed mine too. All right, guys. All right, so guys, technical analysis doesn't have to be hard, right? We got a lot of this lower end here, about 248 resistance, support, that everyone was saying it's going to fall back down here. We're going to die, right? It's going to fall back down here, right? And, obviously this has statistical merit, and it's really, right, it's transecting next to that 200-day, right? So, plus that little gap there. I don't think this gap is going to get filled because it's above the 200-day. So, you remember, it's going to fall, right? The thing is, you can't just look at that. You want to look at the trend. So we have to look at the bigger channel, right? So here's the upper channel, the upper end of the channel, and here's a lower end. And it obviously, broke it. So then you would have to then go ahead and say it broke it. It found support here and here, right? And then you would have to say, okay, from the top angle and the downward channel, you would have to essentially create a descending channel. So it started to basically ascend, but then it started kind of formulating this. So then you would have to create another upsending triangle. So it's now you're formulating a new triangle, but then you basically have it cross-secting between this and this, okay? And then the goal is, by the time the price action moves to this little tip here, there's supposed to be a breakout or break down, okay? And again, we're going to be talking about the most common used technicals that will get you better than 95%. Because unfortunately, a lot of people, again, I've been doing this for a long time. A lot of people, they use like a bunch. When I first started, I did too. I had like technical analysis overload. I mean, this thing looked like freaking Will Smith eating spaghetti. You know what I'm talking about, right? The video with Will Smith eating spaghetti. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Will Smith. Will Smithin, huh? I can't eating spaghetti, but it's like the older AI model, not the newer one. Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, it was this one here. Yeah. Here it is. This is like my technical analysis. Is just like spaghetti all over the place. Just yeah, that does not look like. It kind of looks like Will Smith, but yeah, he must really like spaghetti. Anyhow, this thing got 1.3 million. Oh, there's two. There's two of them now. Oh wow. Okay. Well, simple is good. So let's try to explain this here. So if we go to ascending triangle technical analysis, and we go to images, this is kind of what I was mentioning here, right? And again, this is like radiology, honestly. It's pretty much what you call it, repetition. Yeah, this is honestly better. This is better right here. So I'm just do this one. Oh, come on. Another small picture. All right, it's fine. You guys can understand. So you can see the price action, and you see that kind of like house little angle here, and it goes zip, 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 and then it gets tight, and it's either going to essentially go up or go down, right? This is usually ascending triangles tend to go up, and descending triangles tend to go down. So if you were to do the math here, this is an ascending triangle. You see here, you see that triangle. You see these two lines cross-secting. It almost looks like a house. You have the top of the triangle here, and you see that, right? I mean, I wish I can put my finger on it, but you see it right there. Please tell me you see it, right? So this is I know it looks descending, but it's like ascending because the price is going up, right? And then it broke out, so we should see pop, 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 and then there's a lot of like sound effects here, guys. I'm sorry, right? And then let's kind of like just do this here, and it should break up, and the next level of resistance is here. So but we'll do the terminal right now to see what's going on. But I hope this makes sense. Okay, all right. So we got that. Whoop, nope, the wrong one. Let me go ahead and. Is this it? Yeah. So we talked about this. We talked about this. Ascending triangles, and then yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So we talked about that. So now let's go ahead and let's look at the terminal. Yeah. Okay. But here's the thing. I also wanted to mention something real quick. Man, the comments on Reddit. Oh my god, it was freaking hilarious the other day. Someone was commenting. I'm not going to repeat the comment because I they were being a little mean to the other guys. So I was like, okay, but I laughed a lot. It was pretty funny. But yeah, no, I'll kind of explain it. One person was like, "Oh my god, your videos are this and this and that," and someone said, "No one's forcing you to watch the videos. Why are you watching them?" And complaining. Honestly, that's the case, guys. I mean, I put these videos out. I appreciate watching, but I'm trying my best. Try working, 15-hour shift, walking 15, 20,000 steps, taking care of people, and consistently doing calculus in your mind, trying to basically save a patient's life. It's pretty hard, right? You come here and I try to do stress with you guys, and I'm trying to help people see the value of making money. I don't know. So okay. Uh so before we do that, actually, let's go to Clove for a sec. Let's go to Clove. So let's go here. And so yeah, what people were saying year to date, Clover's up 14.1% or 14.11%, whatever you want to call it, but it's up, right? And a lot of people weren't expecting this. I mean, people really became bearish on Clover, right? The sentiment for Clover was pretty bad, right? And if you look at a year, we're up 275, but if you look at the bottom at 62 cents, we're up 487%, and the highest ever was 601%. So I think we're going up. And interestingly, if you go to Palantir and you go to year to date, Palantir is actually down 10%. So, this may be the year for Clover, guys. I don't know, man. So we'll talk about it, and just so we can, show you something that really makes me excited. Uh, so I want to just kind of put this in perspective. We're about to get, I think, is it tomorrow? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Help me out, guys. I'm like tired, We should get an update tomorrow, maybe Monday next week, but plus or minus 2 days, give or take. But it should be tomorrow if it's worth to track to last year. But we should get some type of business update for Clover. And I mean, I think that it's going to be a good update. But I just want to just preface something. Humana pulled out, and a lot of companies pulled out. And I think that Clover is going to have a record-breaking annual enrollment period. And I'm just saying, guys, you're not in a okay, listen. Okay. You are not in a value stock. You're in a growth stock. Okay. And I'm lucky. I like value stocks and growth, and I found one that has both. So let me give you an example. This is Energy Transfer. Okay. Big stock. You guys watched my videos in the past. I talked, again, I'm an activist investor. I tend to know the people that run the company, and I don't know how I get to know them. I just get to know them. And I just think the simulation is really fun. And somehow I get through to these CEOs and we become friends. And I think that's pretty cool. So this one, I was able to get close to the founder, which is pretty cool. He's a billionaire. So that's really cool. But just to give you kind of an example, 5 years, it's only up 48%. I mean, if you want to go all the way down low, it's up 300%. So again, this is a value stock, right? Which gives you some insane dividends. I mean, if you were to buy near here, it's like what 20, 30% dividends. You're living like a king. All right. $67 billion company here. Okay. All right. So what I'm trying to tell you is Clover, obviously is a growth stock. I mean, just look at Clover within a year. It just literally went bingo, like just boop, right? We're at 1.82 billion. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of give you an example here. We're at 1.82 billion, and let's look at AMC. AMC is now 395. AMC is at 1.51 billion. So you can see how fundamentals matter in the end, right? Yes, in the beginning, short squeezes matter, But again, when someone buys a stock, you're investing. I'm not buying a house because it's going to short squeeze. I'm buying a house because I want to, long-term investment. So, this is long-term, guys, right? Long-term, right? So you could see that fundamentals matter. Okay. So just to give you guys a kind of a little thing here. So, let's just go ahead and go over 118. This is kind of the numbers for this year, 9.33%. And we're going to go 501. So as of right now, the base case for Clover is 374. And we went under that near the bear case, and now it's just reflecting back to the base case. And the bull case is 510. So right now we're pretty much trading. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it's at 364. We're pretty much trading at the base case. And then obviously Clover went up as high as 471, which is pretty much next to that bull case there, right? And you're not at it, but near it, right? And what's interesting, guys, we're trading near this, but I just want to be very clear with you, okay? I want to be very, very, very clear with you, okay? I need you to like if you're like, taking care of your kids, if you're like washing dishes, if you're like in the gym right now, if you're like, I just need you to just listen when I'm like, if you guys haven't listened to me before, this is a take, I need you to listen. Okay. You need to listen. All right. So, I don't know what these numbers are going to be in the future, but if Clover has a record breaking number and they have, let's say 30% growth, look at the price here. Base case $15 to $22 here. Okay. And that's off 118 million free cash flow. So let's just kind of give you an example. Let's just take that 118 million, divide that by 3, because that's 3 quarters, right? You get 39 million times basically 4, you get 157.33 million. You put 157.33 million of free cash flow, you're getting anywhere between a base case to 20, and just like you said at B-Rad Cooley, a bull case to $30.09, straight to 30. You understand what I'm saying? Again, not financial advice. I'm just telling you this is what's happening right now. Okay. And I think if this goes to 30%, we are about, I'm just going to say this, guys. I know, listen. I know it's hard to believe. There's a lot of people that have joined our platform that have, there's a lot of people in here that are like, holy shit, is this really happening to me? Like, am I actually winning for the first time in my life? Like, holy shit. Like, and I don't mean to say this in a disrespectful way. When I say winning, I don't mean if you have families and kids and wives, you've already won. Don't be stupid. But I'm talking about Wall Street, like in terms of like winning the lottery, right? This is what hard work is. This is what doing your work is. This is all math. I think the people that are watching this channel, I think maybe you're within the population of the United States. I think you're in the top 5%. In terms of, now I'd say top, you're in the 5% that actually know what an intrinsic value calculation is. I implore you to go downtown, to go at a university, go at your local school, go to Harvard, go to freaking Harvard. And I'll tell you, they don't even know what this is. Go to Harvard, go to MIT, go to Wharton, go to all these places. Be like, what's an intrinsic value calculation? They wouldn't know what this is. They wouldn't know. You would have higher probability potentially in Stanford, maybe, because they have a class on it, right? So the point that I'm trying to tell you is hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do. And all you guys are successful. It's 8:53 Arizona time right now, and it's probably later East Coast, and you guys are here watching. You guys are hungry. You deserve every penny. You all deserve to be millionaires. Each and every one of you right now that's listening, you deserve everything this world has to offer. And I can't wait to ball out with all of you guys. We're going to ball out like champions. So yeah, so this is life-changing money. Okay, this is pretty life-changing. And again, this is 30%, and this is off of 157.33 million, which would be the 11.5% of the current revenue of this year. Now, if you really want to calculate it, and if you really, really, really want to get sexy with this, we can get real sexy. Okay, we can get real sexy, guys. We can get really sexy right now. So let's open up the light mode here, and let's look at the 10-year progression analysis. This is just really quick analysis, guys. Let's just kind of see what. So okay, so the projection is 1350. We're going to grow at 30%. So I just want to know the next year's number. So that's about 1755. That's all I care about, right? 1755. You go in and you do about 11.5%. Imagine if they end up turning that to free cash flow. That's about 201.825 cash flow. 201.825. There it is. $26 to $38. You understand what I'm saying? That's in terms of looking at next year's revenue. Now I would say be humble with it and just K157. Let's do that. Okay. So yeah, rocket ship, Flintstones. Appreciate you, man. You are inspiring all of us, and we love you for it. Hey, I appreciate you, Vladimir. I appreciate you. Right? Tell Putin I said hi. I'm just kidding. I was, straight to 30. I burned my grilled cheese while paying attention to you. I'm sorry, brother. Not the grilled cheese. Oh shoot! If you're on the stock terminal, send a picture. Take a picture of that grilled cheese and send it to us. Al, you owe Alex the grilled cheese. I'll get you the best grilled cheese in Vegas. I'll tell you that. You're gonna be nice. It'll be a $40, $50 grilled cheese. All right, turn on that dark mode and let's. Oh shoot! Okay, Shant. Whoa! Not when we're live. Island vibes. Oh, okay. What? Okay, guys. This is alive. Guys. Come on. You know what I'm saying? There's sometimes people watch this video with their children, and we got to be good examples for the future. You know what I mean? Happy New Year's. What's going on? Happy New Year, my guy. Happy New Year to all of you guys. So that's what I'm saying, right? And okay, so all right, B-Rad Cooley, tell me. Well, hello. Why is $30 important? Or let's put it this way. Why is above $25 important? Why? Well, simple. Okay. I know right? Simple. Okay. It's because Andrew Toy and Vivek get like over $300 million in bonuses. So they want that money, right? So if they win, no. Let me rephrase this. If we win, they win. Okay. So Al, Chart TA says we go to 7 if good news. Well, TSS, I believe it, right? They get our bonus, baby. 500 million compensation, right? Stock incentives. Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. So, lots is happening. It's very good. And just a quick shout out. The sale will be over soon. Take advantage. We do have this New Year's sale. Join our platform. It has access to a lot of data and a lot of smart people. We have around with a 30% response rate, $55.3 million. And that was an old survey. Now people have bought more shares, and I think we're going to have more money now, and it's going to go up higher. So we may even be if this thing goes to $6 or $7, we're going to be with that 30% response rate, have a net worth on our platform of over $100 million. So, and it's lifetime access specifically because I want people to stay here and be so here's the thing. Let me go ahead and say something. Okay. So we all need to be kind together in the stock terminal, right? But I do not want you to not have heated discussions. I want you to get at it. In fact, I have been meaning to talk to you guys about this. Benjamin Graham versus Peter Lynch and Warren Buffett. I need to go back and look at my book scripts, but one of them said that, you read all these people and they kind of get mixed in your head, you know what I mean? And then you basically become whatever that mixture is, right? For the best or worse. So, one of them said is you only need 1 to 2, 3 stocks. Like you only need 1 to 2 wins, maybe even 3 wins to become a multi-millionaire. You don't need that many wins to become wealthy in the stock market. People on the contrary, right? So that incentivizes kind of like a power law approach. But the problem is you don't want to be hyper-focused on one stock, right? Because what happens if that goes bad, right? So according to Benjamin Graham, no more than 10%. Yeah, I became a little crazy. I did about 30%, right? A little over if you want to go ahead and count the options, cover calls and cash secured puts from the wheeling strategy. So it's a lot. Right. It's definitely a lot. And, do I want to put the rest? Yeah. But, it's discipline because, if you were to do a Monte Carlo sequence simulation and continue to do that, it's bad. You don't want to do that. Right. But But the idea here is get a banger and then be more diversified. Some people are going to be more hungry for more bangers, and they're going to take these winnings and they're going to pour it down and they're going to probably lose. You know what I mean? So it's just got to be careful. You really got to, because, it's very hard, right? And yes, we call out a lot of bangers and we look at a lot of those things. And yes, that's my expertise and everything, given the stocks I put, you guys seen the work we do. It's pretty, where our hits are pretty up there. When I tell you a $20 price target for SoundHound, and then it hit it, and then it fell right back down, right at ±3. You can see how close we are, right? So, again, this intrinsic value calculation is legit. Okay. How long does it stay above 30 for them to get paid? I think it's like 60 or 90 days. Let's smash that like button. Yeah, guys, listen, if you can, again, smashing like button helps the channel. It's really cool because having a podcast and having you guys is really freaking cool. And honestly, this is for the retail investor. So by doing it, it actually helps the mission, which is, honestly, you can see it here: educate, stimulate, inspire. That's what, you can see it right there. If you can't read it, let me just go. Let me show you, right here: educate, stimulate, inspire. That's the mission, right? And the way to, stimulate, you got to stimulate your bank accounts, right? So the thing is, yeah, it definitely helps, if you can. If not, totally understandable. Yikes, yeah. How many months before Duke and Iowa report? I don't know, guys. I don't know. 4 quarters? I'm not too sure. Playing nice and being respectful. Everyone has different goals. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Al, I 100% Clove. I threw all I had and could from mid to 2020. No complaints. No, of course not. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just, again, just like what Kevin says, everyone has different goals, right? Everyone has different goals, and that's it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I respect, it's all about respect. And that's the beauty of it. And having people being comfortable to speak in a forum, even if you don't agree with someone, that is beautiful. Right. So anyhow, that's why Al, did 100%. And also, listen, guys, when I say some stupid stuff on the terminal, guys, I'm working in the ICU. I'm like running around with my chicken. I read 122 messages and I use speech to text, and I I say something off of the cuff. So don't take anything I say personally. You guys know, I mean, come on, right? I mean, I'm moving, I'm doing I'm running a nonprofit for research. I'm doing 5 things, at the same time. And about 4 of those things are coming from the neuro ICU. So there's a lot going on there. So just please excuse me if I say something stupid, because, it's just, you get busy and stuff, right? So options weren't a big thing in Benjamin Graham's time. So not everyone he teaches applies. I think more than 10% is okay. Now, yeah, actually Warren Buffett doesn't like options. Yeah, no, of course not. Yeah. So 90 days, average 20. Good job. Yeah, exactly. Yep. You hit it. Yeah, 90 days. I thought so, right? 7, Al made me a millionaire. What's up, KC? What's up? Listen, KC, if you can, hit us up with a testimonial video. The more people see this, the better. Also, people in the lifetime access, once, life changes come, hit us up with a testimonial video. Thanks for all the people that have done that. Again, the whole point is that it helps, showcase the whole overall platform, because people need to know there's a way out. There's a way out of this hell. There's a way out of the matrix. There really is. And you're looking at it right now. You're looking at this graph, and these calculations have changed my life. You understand what this means? Who knew, right? Yeah, it's crazy, guys. I wish they taught this in school. Yeah. So okay. So same 100% the rental properties. I want those dividends. Running around with a chicken. No, honestly, guys, I am. Oh, is that what I said? Running around with a chicken. That's what it feels like. You know what the chicken is? It's the pager. But it's fun though. To be needed and to have people to ask for help, and you help somebody. Man, I shout out to all the nurses and shout out to all the respiratory techs and all these are great people, man. I love them a lot, man. They're just good people. Yeah, obviously shout out to the residents and MDs, and shout out to the NPs and all of them. But definitely, shout out to my MP friend. I love my MP friend. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if he wants to be anonymous, but he said he wants to come on the podcast though and say what's going on, everybody. Right. But yeah, so maybe in the future, but yeah. 30 would induce sensations. Okay. All right. Well, we got to get that checked out. Let's go. Come on, man. I'm reading your comments without actually pre-reading them. I'm trusting you guys. Come on, guys. Let's go. There's people's children watching this. We got to be good. We got to be good, guys. Come on. Not on Jimmy Carter's day. Come on, guys. But yeah, guys, it's pretty good. I'm really excited. It's obviously a turnaround. People are, even Ari, the guy who's a big critic. We should honestly bring him on the podcast. Again, I don't bite. I think I'm a nice person to talk to. I mean, just talk to my friends, right? My dogs, they love me, right? No, it's guys, a lot of people are saying this thing's turning around, and we've seen it turn around from the numbers. We've done our due diligence, but other people are seeing it, and institutions are piling in, and that's it, guys. Enjoy, sit back and enjoy. Listen, guys. Okay, that's another thing I want to say. Okay, yeah, that's another thing. Retail investors tend to sell their winners early. That I've seen this play. Actually, I've done this. Oh my God. I've done this, and it's gutted and it's killed me till this day. Selling too early. Put an investment thesis, build it up, and it goes up a little bit, and you're like, okay, it's done. And you sell, and then it goes up, and you keep looking in the sky, and you're like, but I love you. You're not going to come down for me so you can take me up? And it says, no, you let me go. And I said, oh, okay, I'll find another. Right. So it's happened, so you gotta be careful, right? Retail investors sell winners too early. It's a shame, right? It happens, guys. And again, everyone has different goals, right? You don't have to be a billionaire to be happy, right? You don't have to be a millionaire to be happy. You really don't. Honestly, if you have your wife, your husband, your kids, you guys have health. Would you, B-Rob, would you trade millions of dollars for your wife's health? Of course not. Of course you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't. And let's say money couldn't buy her the health back. Of course you wouldn't. Right? So just kind of keep things in perspective. We have so much right now. So we need to be okay. You know what I mean? Like just, because, this money's going to come and you guys are going to feel it. You guys are going to see what I've seen. And just understand that when you have money, you have power. Just respect that power, right? It's don't let it corrupt you, right? Not a chance. Exactly, right? Don't let it corrupt you, because power, you got to be careful. Just be careful, because the devil's a piece of shit. Just letting you know, okay? Just from what I've seen, right? Al has conversations with his stock. No, I do, right? I just, hey, where'd you go? I worked so hard on you. Family's everything. Unconditional love wins all. Exactly. Because I've seen people, they make money and they like break up with their girl. They find this other girl that just is with them for the money, and it just ends. It ends bad, guys. It ends bad. Trust me, guys. It does not. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Yeah, it's sad. I've seen a lot of these things. I'll be raking in those dividends, baby. Oh yeah. I mean, think about it. All right. Let's do some math here. So yeah. So let's $30. Yeah, let's say 30. Yeah. $30. Oh, let's say times 250,000. We got a lot of heavy hitters in our stock terminal. Again, listen, you don't have to be a heavy hitter to be in our stock terminal. We have people that have 4,000 shares, 2,000 shares. We have people that have 200 shares. We include everybody. Okay. The goal is to take you from 0 to hero. Okay. That's the goal. It's just giving the data set, giving you all the data that you need to be successful, giving you the people, and that's all it is. And then I take care of the data into infinity, and we just talk and we have fun, and it's a group, right? Take you to the golf course and all these things. So it's a group of I want to have a group of elite people. We're going to be closing it when the time is right, because there's a lot of people coming in from different countries, and I want to give them an opportunity to come in, because we're selling these lifetime access folks to different parts of the world, and I want them to give them an opportunity. I want to create an elite group of people, and there's gonna be a lot of wealth. So because the amount of you're not gonna have to work a day in your life, well, what do you want me to tell you? So $30 times $250,000. Let's say you multiply that by again, not financial advice, guys, just just heads up here, but let's say the maximum, which is 10% per month. You're probably gonna see that maybe once or twice in a year, but that's about crazy. Look at this. Can't hear it. Come on.
750,000.
Yeah. 700. Am I getting that right? Yeah. No. Yeah. That's right. $750,000 a month. Is that insane? That is insane, right? But let's be honest with ourselves, right? It's about 4%. It's about 4%, right? Because if it's about like 1% a week, right? Maybe 1.3, 1.5, right? It's about maybe 6-7% a month, but we can be safe. We say basically 4%, 0.04. So it's about $300,000 a month. You take $300,000 a month, you multiply that by 12, dude. You got about, look at this. You got about $3.6 million a year, right? So let's say you live off of maybe like 500,000, maybe you live off of that, and then you take that. Let's say you subtract, I don't know, you subtract your taxes and all this other stuff, and let's say, I don't know, you're left with, after living, you're left with $2 million, right? Dude, you live with $2 million, and let's say you really want to go crazy, and you want to get, I don't know, you want to get some condos. Maybe you get like maybe $200,000 condos. You can get about 10 condos a month. Multiply that out by 12. You get about 120 condos for a year. You get about, basically, do that for like 10 years. You'll have 1,200 condos. Where are you getting to? Yeah. So in August and October, and I believe also November, we got premiums for Clover anywhere between 10 to 14% per month. And also people on our stock terminal, you guys saw our options analysis, the screenshot I picked out on the play. That's up, I don't know, JB calculated for me. I don't know, it's up like 20, 30, 40%. So you make a lot, right? So, but yeah, about 1,200 condos for 10 years. And let's say each condo gives you, and we could backtrack it here. We say 1,200 condos, and let's say each condo gives you approximately, again, we bought it cash, obviously, right? It gives you about 8%. Let's say half of it gets invested in repairs and all the other stuff. It's called rule of half or whatever it's called. That's about, oh, no. Hold on. First, let me calculate the amount of money. Well, how much did I say each condo is worth? I said 200,000. Yeah. 200,000. So that's about, in 10 years.
240 million.
Hold on. I'm going to restart this. So something's not right. Okay. So let's just restart the math. $300,000 multiply. I'm messing up, guys. $300,000 multiplied by 12. And let's say you got about two. So I screwed up the calculation, guys. I screwed up the calculation. I screwed it up. How much is subtracted out of that? I mean, I said 2 million, but let's say, I don't know, let's call it 30%. Yeah. I'm taking out more than a million. So let's call it 2 million. So let's say you got 2 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, this is not financial advice, just, kind of what I'm thinking of what I'm going to be doing, right? So divide by 200,000. All right. That's about 10 homes. And again, this thing can go to 50, 60, $80, stock. Imagine, then you get more premium. So you can make like 3, 4, 5 million, 10 million a year. But again, hold on. That's 10 condos. Sorry, 10 condos a year. You multiply that by 10 years, you'll have about 100 condos, guys. 100 freaking condos. While, okay, so 100 condos. And that's just premium off of the stock, right? So that's not even your principal balance that you're getting the money from. So you take that 100 million and you multiply that by 200,000, guys. You have about $20 million in properties.
20 million.
And if you take 4% of that, you can make from rent, after deducting for property management and all these things, you just take 8% divided by 2, you get 4%. You make pretty much every month $800,000 a month. So you see how your money is making money? That's about, what is that?
0.0000096.
It's like 9.6 million a year. So you see your options are paying you this and this. So this is how you build wealth, right? Right. It's how you build wealth. This is it. So now you diversify, right? You get, Uncle Sam gets 30 condos, right? Use how you diversify. You understand what I'm saying? And your options are making money, and that gets into. You remember that picture and graph I put, right? That's pretty much what I'm telling you, right? I would just I don't know where it is. Then on a T-shirt, right? Yeah, yeah. It's just funny, We just, yeah. Life is funny, guys. I tell you, this world is such a simulation, you know. So, you're milking the options. You buy the properties, and the properties are giving you cash flow, and then you can live like a king. And you can live like Andrew Tate if you want. If you want to live like Andrew Tate, go ahead and live like Andrew Tate. No one's stopping you, right? But my recommendation is, he's a little too much. Maybe live a little. You don't want to live like Warren Buffett because he lives pretty modest. Maybe you want to find a mix. Maybe live how you want to live. But you can go ahead and take that money and you can buy more properties or buy stocks. But here's the thing. I'll be buying commercial properties and playing options. There it is. Significant others in the commercial, right? So, the parents. But so you go in and let's say there's a stock market. So why am I doing this? So if there's a stock market crash, the real estate's going to be fine, right? So stock market crash. So then what you do is you go to the bank and say, hey, Federal Chairman Jerome Powell or the future Jerome Powell is going to be like, interest rates are going down to maximize employment and yada, 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 So then you can go ahead and pull money out of the house, do a HELOC at a low percent interest rate, drop it in stocks and watch them basically 2 to 5x in like 5 years, right? In 3 to 5 years, right? So, and then you can rinse and repeat. So, I mean, again, guys, once you build the system and once you build a wheel, that's it. Getting to the first 100,000 is tough. It's very tough. Getting to the million is very hard. Breaking that into the 5 million mark is definitely hard. But once you go over 5 million, that's it. It's done. It's at that point, it snowballs. It snowballs into something that's crazy, right? So, stock terminal members are tax exempt. I wish. Oh my God. 30 would make me 70K, helping me close all my student loan debt. Well, people, want to comment about, again, I can't give, the commenters can talk. I can't, right? I can't give personal stuff, right? But, again, I can't like personally comment on a comment because, again, I'm not trying to give personal. It's just, me talking, right? But yeah, somebody can talk, someone, let the chat talk, right? So, talk to Smiles, right? So, B-Rad Cooley 750,000. How do we know Clove would be will be a dividend stock? Well, you look at Humana and its dividends. It doesn't really pay that much, honestly, guys. Humana doesn't pay much, guys. You look at Humana's dividends is 1.3%, 1.32% for the whole year. It's not a lot, guys. Clover's a growth stock, right? A month, where are you getting 10% from? Oh yeah, we answered that. Sorry, Brad Cooley, I messed up. It's 120, I think. No. 120 for 10 years. And again, that's just Clover at 25 or $30, right? How much is subtracted out in taxes? Oh yeah, we did that. We did that. I thought that. Oh wait, am I reading all these comments? Uncle Sam, 30 condos. Who wants to mess with condos when I can sell options? Well, that's the thing. I'm going to be doing that because I want to diversify my money. Because when the stocks go down, yes, you can do cash secured puts and covered calls and make a lot of money with the premiums. Yeah. But you want to diversify, and then you do the HELOC. I hope let's listen to that part. It's a good part, right? Again, that's what I'm doing, not financial advice, right? So I'll be buying commercial. Al wants you to have generational wealth rolling in, naming bridges and roads after you. Well, that's the point. Listen, guys, okay? I don't know how to explain this to you, but I read every book you can think of. Not every book, but I got 3 undergraduate degrees, and the classes I took, I actually read the textbook associated with the syllabus because I had nobody, I had no one around me, I had no family, and all I had was books. And these books were my friends, right? I know that sounds pretty sounds pretty depressing, right? But the point that I'm trying to tell you is I've developed and gained a lot of knowledge, and I don't know, maybe I read The Matrix, who knows? But yeah, I'm trying to help you break out of this bullshit system. Right? If you're watching this, you can break out of this bullshit system. Okay, you can, right? Right, you really can. And it's so sad because people that work at the hospital, if they I don't know the percentage, but if they had an opportunity, the opportunity we have, would they still be working at the hospital? I don't know. I don't know. I would not pay off student debt off. Yeah, here comes the comments again. I can't comment, right? But here comes a me neither. Why not? The rate is small enough to let that chill. I'll just take $4 million and get 5% and live off of 200K risk free. There it is. Plus, those loans are not calculated when you borrow money. It's exempt. Hey, Smiles, if Clove hits 30, the stock terminal will pay your student loan. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. B-Rob, you've seen the stock terminal, right? B-Rob is not afraid to say his opinion, right? I put my heart and soul, you saw me during, what the hell did I do in Thanksgiving, right? I had the beautiful waters in front of, what the hell was I doing, right? This is like my child, you know what I mean? I really care about what I'm creating here because this is for all of us. Because it's just I'm tired of these. I'm trying to not use profanity online. I'm tired of these people, that are the top 1% making all this money. I'm just tired of these. I just want normal day people to win. Right. That's pretty much it. Right. All right. So, I went to Mayo Clinic. I saw VIPs get treated like VIPs, and I'm just like, the best interest of the patient is the only interest to be considered, so that the sick may have the benefit of advancing knowledge of union forces necessary only if you're rich. Right? Obviously, they don't do that for everybody, but it's if you're rich in this country, you get special attention, and if you can't eradicate the social determinants of health through the way they teach you, and then we'll just do Wall Street's way, right? That's a good point. I just hate having any debt. I feel you. Then you use the cash to reinvest and grow it exponentially. LOL. I hold you to that. Absolutely. There it is, B-Rob, right? Plus, they might clear out student loan in the future. Let's hope. Yeah, right. Let's go Biden, right? Screenshot it. Smiles, you could sell covered calls and make another 70K. Not all debt is bad. There it is. Okay. I should. Are you a member, Smiles? Then my next goal would be to join Al's Discord group. Keep it a low price for me. Well, yeah, no, I mean, so I've gotten a lot of emails. It's funny you say this. I've gotten a lot of emails, saying, hey man, I'm just kind of let Chloe, can you just chill on the, no, we're going to do our best. We're going to, because, there's going to be some advancements coming in on the terminal side. You can already kind of see the screenshots that I'm showing you in terms of the social sentiment data and all this, but we'll definitely keep it, because at this point it's a steal, right? So we'll definitely keep it near that range. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of dividends in general. I rather the dividends value remains in the stock price, no taxes. I'll decide when to sell. It's very smart. So Ryan's basically talking about something called, so when a company starts issuing dividends, it's pretty much basically saying, I don't have anywhere else to put the money in. I don't know how to, I don't know how to grow the business. That's pretty much what it's saying, right? B-Rob, no, I've been here forever. I just can't join the Discord, unfortunately. No, it's okay. We're going to be here, man. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. Focus on you right now. Learn whatever you can. Read The Intelligent Investor. Just keep moving forward. Right. We're gonna be here. I don't agree. I like dividend in the Clove future. Well, I want them to grow right now. Right. Right. We already are winning. We definitely are. Enrollment numbers coming out tomorrow. Oh, it is? I thought it was 15. Right. Again, Belize. I don't track enrollment numbers because I look at Belize, right? That's a lot. I don't track enrollment numbers, right? I look at Belize and I look at his research, right? He's very good he's been doing that for like 3 years, right? He's been doing that for 3 years. Yeah, near the 15. That's what I thought. Yeah. So by the way, Belize is our OG, right? Yeah. So you do realize that the stock, realize that at $10 becomes a $9 stock. There it is. There it is. A taxable. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, they give you a sketch. So for folks that don't know, again, I'm not a tax person, so they give you a sketch just from my experience with holding these types of stocks. They give you something called a Schedule K1, right? Anywho, drop the news on Monday. Pump for the entire week. Woohoo! Near the 15th, they won't be issuing dividends long. I know we're far away from that. OMA numbers have been released on the 10th every year. There. Okay. Excellent. Yeah. Good. 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 Is when they released Outlook like last 3 years. Excellent. Excellent. That is not enrollment numbers. That's guidance. Yeah. There's guidance and there's enrollment numbers. There's two different things. Yeah. They might you might be able to derive the revenue from the enrollment numbers by dividing by 15,000 on average, right? But yeah, so there it is, guys. I'm very excited for the future. We're gonna, I think, do well. Clove is doing, year to date, we're up 14%. We're at this point outperforming the market. I mean, we're outperforming Palantir. We're up, that's why it's a top stock. That's why it's ranked in the quant realm, the quantum realm, right? I mean, look at that, 0.08%. Our portfolio hedging modeling system is up more than 2%. So we're actually doing good on our stock picks for our portfolio hedging modeling system, which is, again, part of our platform. There's other stocks we talk about as well, again, for educational purposes, so you can look at those companies' financials and just learn what makes them good companies and just kind of dissect them, right? But yeah, we're doing pretty good, guys. Guys, isn't it a good time to be alive? We're going to talk about the future of AI, but some really prominent neurosurgeon invited me on a collaboration regarding neurosurgery and AI. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, just let me close it off real quick because it's 9:26. I just want to say something. I told you guys this. What would make my dream come true is me in the operating room and me helping patients and serving patients and being for them and you just kind of just giving my all to these patients and as my like my family, right? And at the same time I'm doing this. I have this little floaty thing called the stock terminal outside in the world, and people are actively using it as I'm helping someone. And it's like they're making money outside and I'm helping. It's just like consistently 24/7 helping someone. And that's what I want my life to represent. Always helping someone, whether I'm helping someone and then you have the software helping, or I'm sleeping and I'm helping someone. I just kind of want, and hopefully if God is very nice to me, maybe after I die, somehow I might be able to still help somebody. Right. And that's why I do research and publish and all these things. But again, a life of service, right? Because at the end of the day, you can't take nothing with you. We all go on the ground the same way. All right. That's pretty much it. All right, guys. 20% is all I care about. I hope so, man. From your words to God's ears, right? So $7 covered calls for January 17th. So I will be happy if enrollment numbers stay wrapped for another week. I got you, man. I got you. It's looking pretty scary, B-Rob. I'll tell you. Woo! This thing likes to run. People forget, All right, my point was just many people think that dividends are free money. It's not. No. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, guys. In the stock terminal, no. In the mastering, we talk about it within the course, right? Guys, no, it's not free money. Guys, this is not free money. No. The stock gets the earnings and it goes either into share buybacks or dividends or reinvest back into the company, guys. And you can look at it through the free cash flow. Guys, you got to be careful here, okay? Yes, Rob, you playing with fire. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I don't want to scare you, right? Hopefully the shorts come back and they short it down, right? So it'll be fine, right? So we come on, shorts, come on, right? You want us now? Yeah, good luck, right? So sadly, even with this increase, there's still people that are like, oh, Clover's a shitty company. It's let them. You know why? Because they see this. They're like this. You know what they do? They go like this. They go up here and they say, this stock is down 78.29%. It is terrible. Ill, right? They do that, right? Or they look at this, 64%. Once this thing goes up here and it goes higher than 1020, first off, it's going to go here. And then, okay, hold on. Day traders are coming in right now. What's going to end up happening is momentum traders are going to come here. And then after this, everyone mama is going to come here. And it's just going to, Oh, yeah. Right. And all of us that bought all of us that pretty much either started buying down here or bought here and averaged heavily down, especially here when it was near book values. Oh, we've had raise your hand. You don't have to raise your hand just on the chat. Just raise your hand on the air. Who was a man buying during these times? Oh man, the people that really got it right now were the people that bought here. This time frame was the time frame where millionaires were made, right? Guys, I was working hard. I was working hard here. I was working harder than ever, guys. I was going hard, guys. I was going hard. Holy crap. I got to a point where all my other stocks were outperforming. Berkshire Hathaway sold it, put it in. Someone made fun of me. They're like, "Whoa, why are you selling Berkshire Hathaway?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm done. I'm up like a lot. Sold that, put it here. Sold Apple, put it here. So I mean, oh my god, the things that I've sold. Oh my god, just all coming in here, guys. Right? All right. So where are we going here? We gonna get that boom back to 728, man. I hope so. 14 million still short. Is it really? I don't think that much. Yeah. Not how it used to be. I remember seeing that when I first started the stock market. Oh yeah, you see smiles? Yeah. There's more to that. There's numbers. Can't wait for long-term DCAing this stock going to pay big. Mm-hmm. I bought 1,450 shares at 61 cents. This guy got at the low. B-Rob, you do understand those shares that you bought? The guy or girl who sold you these shares is crying right now. Are you sure you don't want to give them back? Do you want to give them back? Oh, you got 60 points. Oh, dude, that is insane. I got 2039 in pre-market at 0.6. You guys are insane. That's lower than me. Holy crap. I even know it even went down that low. That is insane, guys. So that, again, we have a good group of people. I love you guys. This is beautiful, right? And you can kind of see it. You kind of see kind of curling up. I think it's about to break out. It might even touch this little line here, the $5 right here. So yeah, who knows? All right, guys, love you all. I'm gonna go ahead and just go to sleep and wake up and go to the ICU. I freaking love taking care of patients, dude. It is the best job ever. I can't tell you guys how much I love this job. I love this job a lot. Yeah, I love it a lot. Can't even tell you how much. All right, guys. I will see you on the next one. God bless you all. Peace.